What's up, my people? Yeah, man, come on, man. You already know what this video is gonna be about, as you can see the title and the thumbnail. Yeah, 5 ways to improve your communication. Now, number one, guys, and this is probably the most important one. Yeah, stop talking. Like, I've come to notice. I've come to notice that some, like, genuinely, like, I know I'm talking loads now, but like, some people just keep going and going and going and going. Like, you need to know your limit. You need to know how to balance the conversation. No one's here to just listen to your dialogue, like your story. Like, no one's here to just like, bro. I'd rather like pay for a course online and listen to some wisdom than just be interacting with someone and they're just carrying the whole conversation. Like, please let me speak as well. Let me add something in. Ask me questions. Keep me involved. Get me involved. Yeah. So number one, guys, listen. Listening is so important. It's just so important. There's just so much clarity you can gain from it. When you listen, you ask better questions. When you listen, you actually know what's being said. When you listen, you're more likely to remember what's been said in the future, so you can actually act on it. When you're like zoned out, and I've noticed the reason why people find it so difficult to listen these days is because they're dopamine. It's dopamine. Like, you just scroll through Instagram, TikTok, and like you can't stay attentive for more than 5 minutes. If you're even lucky, you can stay attentive for longer than 5 minutes. But genuinely, like, try focusing on like listening. Like, actually go watch a podcast, go read. Like, genuinely, no one would understand this, but listening is so important. So I'm gonna go to number two, because like everyone should know this. Listening is so important. Number two, guys, is speak fast but be calm. So right now I might be a little bit jittery. I'm still getting used to like the YouTube stuff and like being in front of the camera. I didn't even bring my tripod today, but genuinely, like, speak fast but be calm. When you show you can be calm in conversations, people are more likely to listen to you. You're less likely to make mistakes, and like, obviously you're getting out the information as fast as possible, but you're also like clearly heard. Like, they can hear what you're saying, and like, just being calm as well can just like make it seem so seamless. Like, when you're speaking to someone, or you're calm, you're taking nice pauses, they're listening as well, which is amazing. If you have someone that can actually listen, like, when I say listen, I mean let them finish what they like, let them land, let them finish what they need to say, and then, yeah, just speak fast but calm, so you can actually get what you need to get across. I'm not like some people, I'm not gonna lie, some people, they speak so slow, and like, I genuinely don't blame you for like zoning out, because I do that sometimes. Like, they will just ramble on. Like, you have the people that just speak slow, like, oh yeah, so yeah, so you know, like, the other day, can you believe that, bro? Like, speak faster, like, get to the point. Either get to the point or speak faster, like, literally. And then you have the other people that just ramble on like endlessly, just speak like, no, there's no IQ in the conversation. So speak fast but calm, kind of like what I'm doing right now. I'm like very engaging, and like, I'm speaking quite fast, but I'm also like making sure that you know what I'm saying. I'm calm. I'm not like jittery, like like, I'm calm. I'm very calm while I'm speaking, and like, you can understand what I'm saying. I'm making something that I'm gonna mention next. The next one, guys, is eye contact. I'm making eye contact with you guys. Eye contact is so important. One, it helps you to listen easier, because you're actually paying attention to what you're watching. Therefore, you're more likely to listen. So like, eye contact can also show the other person that you're speaking to that you're actually listening as well. And then they're more likely to be more like optimistic about what they're saying. They're more likely to get you involved in the conversation. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's some science-based facts behind this. Eye contact improves your confidence. So many things. Like, eye contact, people like psychologically believe that like, the more eye contact you make with them, the more interest you have, and like, the more genuine interest you have in what they're saying and stuff like that. It's kind of like a sales technique. Like, obviously this video is for people that are like a bit afraid to go outside and communicate with people. but like this can also be used in sales. Like genuinely making eye contact with the person can build trust so much faster. If like, imagine I was talking to you guys and I was just like looking away, like you wouldn't feel like welcomed. You would just feel like I'm nervous. But when I look into your eye, I look into your soul, yeah, you can feel that nervous energy now. Like, yeah, you can feel it now. I know you can feel it, yeah, because I can feel it. Well, I'm looking at my lens, so I can't really see you guys, but I know you can feel it. And when I watch this video back, I'm gonna feel it. So definitely eye contact is up there, probably the most, or one of the most important communication techniques. And then fourthly, guys, body language. Like, you know, when I was doing this, like, it keeps people engaged and stuff like that, like nodding your head, open body language, like being open, it can make you a lot more calmer as well, more confident in your speech and stuff like that. Genuinely, body language, I'm not too sure specifically, but body language makes like 70% of a conversation. Like, it's actually crazy. I used to have a salesperson that used to work in like one of my sales thingy-majiggies in one of my old jobs, and he used to always use body language, and literally people would be like, they would literally have so much like, he would get people's attention so easy because he's just like, everything he says, like literally he will have like a certain like NVC, non-verbal communication cue that he would use. Like, let's say for example, like I was running across the ocean, and then I saw 5 big sea lions that were just coming at me, and then I started panicking, and then I didn't know what to do. Like, genuinely, body language is so important, and it keeps people engaged. So definitely, if like you want to improve your communication skills, yeah, use body language because it's so important. The last one, guys, genuinely, I do truly believe it's very important. It doesn't make up as much in the conversation, but tone of voice. So your tone of voice, one, it just goes to show how confident you are. Like, if you're speaking very low, if you sound sad, like genuinely, no one, like people can tell straight away. Right now, you can hear from my tone of voice that I'm very confident with what I'm saying. I know how to apply. I might be jittery, but only because like, I even know why, but like genuinely, I might be a little bit jittery, so I'm like stammering on some words, just because I want to like release the information as quick as possible. But still, I'm maintaining that tone of voice. I don't sound like very low, like, oh yeah, so guys, yeah, your tone of voice is very important. Like, I'm actually like speaking with conviction. I'm very assertive, and therefore, like, you can feel my passion behind what I'm saying. But like, if I start shouting at you, like, get your fuck. I don't want to shout right now because people just think I'm a lunatic. There's so many people in the park right now. But you get what I mean. You get what I'm trying to come across as. You know, I'm going to shout, yeah, like, let's bring like, get the weed. Like, yeah, like, don't get the weed. But like, genuinely, guys, you see what I mean? Like, speaking with like a conviction in your tone of voice, one, it builds obviously the confidence in the other person. It makes people more likely to listen because you can actually hear what I'm saying. And then also, like, tone of voice, there's just something about it, like psychologically, like, I don't know the science behind it, like, go do your own research, but like, your own tone of voice is very important. And if you can speak with like a confident amount of tone of voice, like, people will listen to you, people will respect you, and they'll think you're very confident. I wouldn't say fake it, but definitely try to improve it, because it will definitely help you in the long term road. So like, literally, these list of 5 things that I've mentioned are so important. The first one was listen. You have to listen, guys. You have to. I know some people just don't know how to listen. Some people just always want to have a word, always want to have a say, always want to get the last word in, always want to get the first word in. But that's how people just don't really like being around you, because you don't listen. The second one is speak fast but calm. So speaking fast but being calm whilst doing it genuinely just gets what you need to say. Obviously, like, there's a time and place to do everything. Like, if you're doing sales, you need to speak fast but calm. If you're speaking to your girl, your missus, or vice versa, like, then obviously, like, calm it down. Be like, yeah, like, what we gonna be doing later? Actually, don't even say that. Be like, I'm taking you out later. Be assertive. have a nice like daddy voice, like, or yeah, like just be like, yeah, I'm just trying to be with you. Do you get? Like, I just want to spend some time with you. Yeah, man. So obviously, in certain situations, you can be calm. Even while speaking fast, I would genuinely advocate that like you can still speak fast and like still get what you need to get across like very smoothly and calmly. But like at the end of the day, genuine. I'm not even gonna get into it again. You see what I mean? Hopefully you can see what I mean in it. Hopefully I'm not just gibbering, but I feel like I'm gibbering right now. And then the third one, guys, is body language. Body language is so important. It's actually crazy how important body language is. Like, have you ever had this friend? You probably know someone that like everything they say, they're just like, they might have ADD or like ADHD or like, but everything they say, they're always adding in like some form of body language, moving about, yeah, coming to your face, touching you, etc., etc. Okay, not touching you. That sounds crazy, but you get what I mean. Okay, forget I said that, yeah. But you know, like physical contact and stuff like that, it helps because it keeps the person more engaged. It's like you're kind of creating that you're separating the distance between you. You're creating that like comfort between you and the person you're speaking to when you touch them, and it is a form of body language, I guess. But yeah, open body language, like using more of your hand gestures, using your head, like nodding, shaking your head, etc. Very important, very important. And 100%, like if you literally go outside right now and speak to 10 people and try not using body language and try using body language, people are gonna reciprocate or be more like in tune with the conversation as opposed to like not using body language, because they're just watching you talk and then you're actually moving about and stuff like that. There's just something about it, like, and also people just understand what you're saying more like when you use body language and stuff like that, and it also keeps people like more engaged in the conversation. And then the fourth one was tone of voice. So obviously if you've noticed this entire video, obviously in certain segments like I've like changed my voice and stuff like that, tone of voice, but like throughout I've kept it like very dynamic. It's been not dynamic, I've kept it like very balanced. Like it's been the same throughout the whole video, and like genuinely I truly believe that like tone of voice is very important. Obviously at the end of the day, tone of voice just means the tone of your voice. So if you're trying to exert like something very important, then like something very loud is very important. Like you must do this thing right now. Like, yeah, like if you're trying to exert importance, if you're trying to be laid back and nonchalant, yeah, like the other day, man, I was in the fields with your missus and like she started like, you get where I'm going with this, guys. You get where I'm going with this. Let me not say anything too crazy. And then what's the last one, guys? What's the last one? Yeah, I forgot the last one. The last one is I can't even remember the last one. This is crazy. The sun hit my skin and now I'm just feeling good still. I'm feeling euphorical. And genuinely, I actually can't remember what the last one is. The last one is this is embarrassing. This is actually embarrassing. How can I forget the last one? And I made this list. So we have listening to others, tone of voice, body language, speaking fast but calm, and then literally, guys, the last one, which I think genuinely is the most important. Actually, no, most important would definitely be body language, but this one is very important whilst you're using body language, and it's eye contact. Eye contact is, oh my days, eye contact is so important. Even I need to improve my eye contact. Like if I go through this whole video, there's been so many times where like I should have been making eye contact with you guys because you guys are so special, and like I haven't been. But genuinely, eye contact is so important, and like genuinely, it's just so important. It just builds that connection between you and the person you're speaking to. They just feel valued when you're speaking to them, and like genuinely, like I can't emphasize enough, I can't reiterate enough times how important eye contact is. Like making that eye contact with a person, staring into their soul, like actually looking at them, like blinking, and like seeing the way they respond and react to everything you're saying. Like genuinely, the more you do that, you will just keep improving your communication skills. So those are the 5 ways to improve your communication skills. Hopefully, genuinely, hopefully someone has No, I just feel like a robot right now, guys. Hopefully someone has definitely gained some wisdom from this video, and like I wish I knew like some of these things that I've mentioned in this video, and like I can give you a science, I can give you science-based evidence, I can give you examples, I can even show you like me using all these 5 things, and like you can see that like genuinely it makes a bigger impact than not using these things. So hopefully you guys have like gained some advice from this. This will be the end of this video. I know you guys love me because I love you too. Genuinely, go get some breeze, go get some vitamin D, go work, go make money, go do your family proud. I always say this, like, go make your connection with God, go chat to girls, like, go do something with your life. Like, thank you for watching this video, but like go do something good with your life. Like, I can't, nah man, you guys are, you're getting me mad still. Yeah, but it's been your boy Khadar.